Mhm. Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to Hub Day for Wednesday, April 2nd, the day after April Fool's Day. And I was going to do my taxes on April Fool's Day, but I didn't. Hi, Lydia. So I should make a note not to forget to do those. I use TurboTax, so it goes pretty, they have all the stuff. So, barring any, internet outages or anything, it should be okay. I have to pay anyway, so I'm not in any hurry to get them done. But so hi Lydia, I hope all is well with you. Let me just finish cutting out. These are squares for my square book, and I had already traced them, so I'm just going to cut out a few, and then I'm going to try something. I know that. Pretty sure Beth has done this. Maybe that's where I first saw it. It's going to be kind of like a random collage. I'm going to roll some dice and then go to that page in a magazine and take those pictures and then kind of, hi, Butter Roll Boutique. Oh my gosh. I don't know your name. You're not, no. I'm here in the bushes. Okay, all righty. Well, that's fine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're not Lisa, are you? You're not. So when you say bushes, are you in Australia? Outback bushes? Or I am totally, completely off the mark. And I'm off the mark here too. So let me just do that. One more. Dorothy, I should know that. Dorothea. From Beth's page. Yes. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. But welcome. Thank you for being here for a Hub Day, Hump Day, Wednesday, midweek. I felt like gluing. I find gluing very relaxing. And when all else fails, and I've got a glue book a la Nicole, and I'm forever cutting pictures out. And I've got this 2-inch Twinchy book that is also a Nicole inspiration. And I have a little template. So I go and so I've been, and this is just sheer fun too. So I was just found another page in the magazine that had already had square pictures. So I figured I would. Grumpy. Oh, you're grumpy? Okay. Alrighty. Well, you're allowed to be grumpy. Can't be happy every day after all. I played bridge this morning and it was like I was playing in a fog. Oh my gosh. Everybody was in a fog. Everyone was making horrible mistakes, but this was a friendly group, so no one got their panties in an uproar, which is much better. So, the other thing I've been working on, which I'll share with you, I'm not happy with how it's coming out, but I took a foamy stamp and stamped it on a piece of fabric, which happened to be an old dress shirt of a bird. And now I am stitching it. Maybe, hi, Barbara. Happy Hub Day to you. And I think Barbara has seen this, but so this is what my bird looks like so far. So I'm getting there. And I'm just doing it. I'm just making up. I have like a bird that's got some pretty colors. So I just have the tail. I'm going to do something with the eye. So I've been working on this. And it's been fun. And so that's what I've been doing. Hi, Aunt Bex. Aunt Beck is on at 1:30 after me today. That's the plan. That's what she said this morning. She's going to be making one of her beautiful card books. You need a day just to nap and craft. Wouldn't that be great? Well, that's pretty much, it's called retirement, Adria. So I think maybe you're a ways from that. You're a youngin'. All right. So I bought a whole thing of dice a long time ago. And I was just intrigued. 60 die. And it's all these wacky die, all different colors and shapes from various different games. They even have a round die in here, which is rather interesting. So I picked these two dice to use. Hi, Belinda. Oh, I hope it's sooner than that. So I chose these two dice, which are, I don't know how many sided, but they have high numbers. And so I thought we would roll these, add the two up, and find that page in, drum roll, the newest edition of Vogue magazine. This is the newest edition. This is the April edition. And I thought that this would be fun to work in. Let me move my camera this away and this away and this way. I can come up a little bit, maybe. How's that? Whoop, whoop. Okay, stay. Anyway, so I'm going to roll these, right? And then I'm going to add the numbers together, find that page in Vogue, cut it out, and then start to fashion a random, I guess I'm calling it a random collage, and I'm going to put it in my Nicole Cut Rack Relax glue book. I'm going to put it in this composition book. So the pages will be about this size or so. So that's the plan for an hour. I've added some, I had backgrounds, and now I've added the embellishments, like the big people to go. I got this little girl sitting on the burgers with this hand. I think I added that. And I still have to add stuff. These are just backgrounds. Yeah, I have to add. Let's see. I added this little girl. I think this guy is going to go here. And I add that. And I made this page, which I really like. And I really like this page too. I like them all. And then, so we'll do that random collage. Hi, Tina, in this book. But first we need to get the pictures. And I'm not sure how many pictures we should go for. I was thinking about, we'll start with 5 and see what we end up with. Okay. So let's roll these crazy dice or die. So I've got 14 and 2, which is 16. So let's see what's on page 16 in Vogue. Okay. Because some of them don't have. I love the Van Cleef, these drawings. I've actually copied some of those in my journal. I just love the colors, and they're a lot of fun to do, copying. Hi, Kathy, into watercolor. What are we looking for? We're looking for page 16. Oh, look. Ah, how cool is this? Here's page 16. What? That's perfect. I love it. All right, let's cut this right out right now. We'll figure out whether we have to fancy cut it or not. Wow. Lucked out. I love her. I love her puffy skirt. And her hairdo kind of puffs a little bit like her skirt. All right. This is a very good start. Anything here? Nope. Nope. Okay. All righty. I know. How lucky, right? All right, let me put this over here. Let me roll these. Oh, that. Huh. 17. Did I just roll 17? I rolled 16. Oh dear. We might have to roll again. Just rolled 16. Which, let's see. I got bugs over here. So that would have been 16. So this would be 17. So I'm going to roll again. All right, let me do this again. All right, 7 and 17 is 24. I don't really. So let's see what we get. 24. Well, I don't know. There's a little black and white here. This is page 24. So, all right. Oh, look at that. Oh well. That's 24. All right. I thought we could use these dice because it would at least give us higher numbers than the typical. What is with the 17? I think it's almost like weighted. So 17 and 4 is 21, right? 21. All right. Let's go back. So that was 24. So this would be 23. 23, 22. This would be 21. That's a pretty good picture. I like that. Okay. All righty. Let's see if we can't get some big numbers. I know you. Let me see if I zoom in for the dice roll, maybe you can see them a little bit better because I've got threads hanging from when I'm stitching. Ooh, page 29. I can't seem to get out of the 20s. All right, let's see. Because half the pages aren't numbered, so that's part of the problem. That's 30. This is 32. So this would be 31, 30. And this would be, ooh, 29. Ooh. Even just this, 29. Yeah, I think you may be right. Let me see. Okay, I think there's a... Well, here's another one that's got lower numbers. We could try that. Let's try that. Look at this round one. Have you ever seen a round eye before? It's weird, isn't it? Let's try this. And then we could, and as Kathy said, we could actually go to the traditional 3. Is that what you were meaning, Kathy? Go to the traditional 3? Well, let's try that. I'll put these, leave these out. Look at these. Aren't these the coolest dice you've ever seen? They are so cool. I couldn't resist. And these just have letters on them, which I used these dice for my postal game. And you'd roll this, and then you'd have to go to the town that began with that letter. And these are really interesting too. This is one of my playing pieces for the game that I made. One of these days we'll have to... No, you mean the traditional 3, Kathy? Is that what you're talking about? Oh, I think that's what you meant, right? The traditional 3? All right, let's do the traditional 3. All right. Let's see what we get. Oh, yeah, that's much better. Well, no, not really. That's 9 and 6 is 15. No. No, the other three. Hi, April. No, I'm not sure now. Well, let's try these. I meant the ones with the bigger numbers. Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Well, it's not working, Kathy. That's only 24. Shoot. Well, let's try it again. What the heck? I can always. Okay, still not. 11, 16. 16. All right, let's do this. I thought this was going to be easy peasy. Ha, 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 ha. All right, let's do this. We're going to roll 4 regular die. 6, 9, 15. Gosh, we can't get out of this. Oh, well. Let's find 15. I think we already picked 15. I'm sorry, folks. I figured this was a brilliant idea. Obviously not so brilliant, because I don't know where that page came from. Let's see. This one was 16. And that's 15. So we'll take this. It's not going well, folks. All right. Can't throw any more die, I don't think. Come on, let's have some big numbers. There. 10, 28. Well, that's a little bit bigger. I should have asked, what do you call it? What's her face? 28. It's 32. 32, 31, 30. I know that's not right. 30, 29. I say 28. Okay. All right. It looks like we have mostly people. I might have to cheat. Let's cut some of these out and see where we're at. Hi, Barbara. Chicken pot pie society. How is spring on its way for you guys up in Canada, Barbara, or are you still in the frozen state of winter? I did, whoops, can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Let's see. You need people. Yes. I was a huge, I guess I still am, huge Barbara Streisand fan back in the day. I actually saw her. Are the luckiest people in the world. There you go. I saw her in concert once in Central Park. And I saw her twice on Broadway in Funny Girl. My friend Nancy and I used to hang out where I live. Oh, that's right. That's what you said. You were having a big snowstorm that was headed your way. I remember that from last week. Well, when does spring normally arrive for you, Barbara? Or is it just all of a sudden it's there? Or do you go back and forth from like spring-like weather to frigid weather? Because where I lived in, New York, near Buffalo, we would have snow on Mother's Day in May occasionally. But the old timers said it didn't count because it didn't stick. I thought it stuck. I mean, it was white stuff coming from the sky. I wouldn't call it. And it wasn't ashes, it was snow. They said it didn't really count. So Monday night, my Monday night, hi Andrea. Those of you who have been following, you know, Monday night I play bridge also, and my Monday night partner is a little, I would say, critical. I guess that's a nice way of putting it. Very critical of my playing, and she thinks she's helping me. And to a certain extent, she is. But sometimes it gets a little much and she really rattles me, and then I get really nervous, and it's really hard to pay attention when I know every move. Oh my God, I didn't know what that was. I guess Lily's having a bad dream. And people have come up to me and said, oh my God, how can you play with her? And I was just looking at, okay, so there's one. We'll put that over there. But Monday night, she informed me, and I kind of knew it. She said that Monday night, the 20, whatever the date was, Monday night was the saddest day in her life, because that's the day that her husband had passed away. And I felt, and I said, yeah, I'm sorry. He passed away 25 years ago, but she was still grieving. But as we were playing, I bid, we bid together a Grand Slam hand. And if you know anything about bridge, that's huge to build, bid and make a slam. I've made slams before, but have not bid them. Because if you bid them, you make super extra tons of points. Like we made 960 points because we successfully bid and made a slam. And man, was she happy. Oh my God. The happiest I've ever seen her. And of course, during the evening, I then proceeded to make a huge, oh my God, a huge bidding error. I didn't bid enough. Hi, Shannon. So then she was angry with me. And I said, oh, please remember the slam and forget about that mistake I made. But anyway, she's supposedly going to Minnesota, where she's from, to spend a couple of months with her kids. But she had shoulder surgery, and she's having trouble, and they want to do a CAT scan, which may delay her departure to Minnesota. So I don't know. When she comes back, I have no intentions of being her partner. I mean, I haven't told her that, but I'm sure she's probably really would rather not partner with me too. I think it would be a mutual parting of ways, so to speak. But we shall see. Oh my gosh. Barbara's got a banner day. Line dancing and curling. Oh my gosh, Barbara, what are you going to do with yourself? I hope the curling doesn't interfere with the line dancing, or the line dancing doesn't interfere with the curling. Can you video the curling so you can watch it at a later date? If you had to? That would be really good, right? You could record them all. I'm getting there. Whoops, it's warm in here. I hope that doesn't mean that the air conditioning has stopped working. That would not be good, would it? Kathy, sign up for. Yeah, that's true. Of course. I think I told you all that my youngest son and family are all moving to Colorado. He applied for several teaching jobs and was offered one, and he accepted. So he's going to put his house on the market, and he's moving to Aurora, Colorado. And of course, Aurora is that place where that crazy person went in and killed all those people in a movie theater. That was many years ago. And I guess that would be considered in the Denver, because I said to him, well, if I fly in to see you, would I fly into Denver? And he said yes. So I've never been to Colorado. I understand it's beautiful. And of course, where he lives in the Salt Lake City, down in the valley, and he's surrounded by the Wasatch Mountains, which are, I think, part of the Rockies. And so he'll be near the Colorado Rockies, I'm assuming. Because when you're driving into Colorado, in Salt Lake City where he lives, all you have to do is look up, and there are mountains all over the place. They're beautiful. All right, so here's her. Rocky, yep. Colorado, Rocky Mountain. John Denver, yeah. So there's her. So we'll stick her. We got lots of people, but that's okay. I might cheat and take this as a background. I'm not sure. Let me cut this out. I do like her, though. I did, too. Well, and he was such a beautiful man, too. And his wife's name was Annie. Didn't he die? And wasn't he flying in like an ultralight airplane and he crashed? I think, as I recall. Does anybody remember? He wrote a lot of good stuff too. Leaving on a Jet Plane, which Peter, Paul, and Mary sang, that was one of his, as I recall. I think he was. Oh, I can use something like this in the background too. And he was young when he died. Home built aircraft. Yeah, an ultralight. Have you ever seen one of those things? It's insane. There were a lot of people that had them. I wouldn't say a lot, but people had them where I lived in New York, and you would literally hear, hi, Carol, you would hear what sounded like a gas lawnmower. It sounded just like a gas lawnmower, like somebody was out mowing their lawn. and then you would look up, and there it would be attached to a like a metal frame and some wings, and that's what propelled this. That's why they called them ultralight, and they were literally built out of a gas, a lawnmower engine, and that's what they sounded like. And they would buzz over the house in the summertime. But that's what they were, I think, pretty much out of a gasoline engine, out of a lawnmower engine. And they were ultralight. Oh, yeah. You said no. I didn't even realize that they were big enough to carry a passenger. I think that was a wise thing to say no to. I mean, obviously they didn't fly very high, but still. I read that story about the guy when I was reading out of the Everything I Needed to Know I Learned in Kindergarten book. He had a story about the guy, I think his name was Larry Waters, the guy that bought a whole bunch of those weather balloons and got in a lawn chair with a couple of 6-packs of beer and these weather balloons and took off. And he got so high up that commercial airliners spotted him. And yeah, and I think, I don't know whether anybody can correct me if they remember the story. He didn't realize how cold it would get when he got that high up, and that he had brought a BB gun with him. Hi, Marguerite, to systematically shoot the weather balloons that would allow him to descend. And I don't remember now whether he crashed doing this or whether he survived his flight. But I do remember the weather balloons and a lawn chair and a couple of 6-packs of beer, of course, and then the BB gun to shoot the weather balloons. Does anybody remember that? Or, I know I'm not making it up. And for some reason, I think the guy's name was Larry Waters. Ah, that's funny. Marguerite said she had a friend that consistently ran out of gas in his car. And she figured she wasn't going to get up in an ultralight with him because he might run out of gas in flight. That's funny. Oh, yes. We need more Darwin Awards. Have you guys? Oh, my God. Those are hysterical, aren't they? Oh, my gosh. Do they still give them? I mean, you can Google it, but I guess they still give them out. I think there was a story about one guy that was in like an RV or something like that, and he set it on autopilot and get up and walk to the back of the RV to fix himself some coffee. That was the end of him. I think he won the Darwin Award one year. The premise of the Darwin Awards, if you know, survival of the fittest, and these people did stupid things that caused their deaths. Yes, this is true. This is absolutely true. Yeah. Okay, I really like her. Okay, I'm going to save this for some background. We got some smoky lights here. We'll save this for some background. All right. And let's take this. I know this was one of the pages. 24 was legit. So let's take this black and white picture here of her. They are still giving them out? Okay. Now, I don't know, do you have to basically cause your own demise doing something stupid to get a Darwin Award? Or can you do something really stupid, survive, and still get the Darwin Award? I think you have to die in order to be eligible. And then, of course, there's all those stupid lawsuits. There was that a guy broke into some people's house and he tried to sue them because he had to live on dog food in the garage, because once he got in, he couldn't figure out how to get out of the garage, and he was eating dog food to stay alive, and he thought he would sue the people. And then, well, of course, there's that famous one where when the person burnt themselves on the coffee at McDonald's. That's why all the lids say caution hot. And she sued McDonald's. I guess McDonald's settled out of court for some outrageous amount. Oh, wow. Good for you, Kathy. Kathy's doing an incredible job making these beautiful catalog of her stitcheries. Beautiful. I'm going to leave that there. All right. And I'm going to roll the dice and think about this. Obviously, we can't play. Okay. It just has to be really stupid. Okay. Death is not always fine. But I think that woman got, like, I don't know, I want to say $80 million or something. And then there was the woman that dropped a 2-liter thing of soda and then proceeded to open it, and the cap hit her in the eye. One of my favorites is this person sued a department store for when she fell and broke her arm. The only problem was that she had tripped over her own kid who was running around. Oh, say it. Who's got a snarky comment? We love snark here. You know that. We are snark people. We thrive on snark. Say it. Has Popeye got it? Come on. Say it, Popeye. Sing it. How about singing it? Snark, please. Everyone's going snark. You can't say it and then tease us with possible snark. Let's dial. Let's throw 4 die. Oh, let's throw 5 die. What the heck? Look at all those. Oh my God. 1, 2, 3, 8, 6, 14. Can you believe that? That is. All right. Let's throw them all. I'll have to get out a calculator. I'll have to ask what's her face. All right. All right. So we've got 12 plus 11 is 23, 26, 27. 27 and 11 is 38. 38 and 18 is 46. Close enough. 46. 46. All right. It better be good. That's 58, 52. What I say, 46? That's 48, 47, 46. Guess Ironic. Can I get banned? Well, it's my channel. I don't care. What are they going to do? Take a subscriber away? Oh, is it 55? Okay. I like that better. I couldn't add up. Okay. 55. All right. Let's go with 55. Thanks, Kathy, for checking my math. 52, 53, 54, 55. Yuck. All right. Well, I can cut. I don't have to cut all of that. 56. All right. Ooh. I was going to cut that out anyway. This side of paradise. Is that not gorgeous? Look at that. I guess she's playing Geraldine or Fitzgerald. Huh. This side of paradise. Wasn't that by 56? This is 50. Yeah, this is a good one. F. Scott Fitzgerald wrote that. Isn't that gorgeous? Supercharged. It's a gorgeous car. I don't know what it is, but it is beautiful. Does it say? Headed Motors, back in time, the historic Greenwich Village home of poet E.E. Cummings. Chanel packet and skirt. Fashion. Doesn't say what the car is. Photograph. Annie Lipowitz. She's an incredible photographer. All right, let's do this. This is going to be fun. Fun, fun, fun. All right. I'm going to definitely take that window. Okay, let's open the book and see if we can't fashion something that's somewhat interesting. It makes sense. It doesn't have to make sense. She does, doesn't she? Oh, is that not a snark face? Like, what are you looking at? Are you talking to me? Hi, Marty. Welcome to Hubba Day. I was trying to play a random collage game by throwing dice and then going randomly to pages in Vogue magazine. But in order to get higher numbers, I've had to throw all of these dice. So it has not worked out well. Next time, if I do it, I'll do the, what do you call it? I'll ask Alexis or Siri. Alexis is what? Alexis is, who's Alexis? Is Siri iPad? I don't know who's who. Someone, Siri? Alexis. My whole iPad lights up. And then Alexis? No, it must not be Alexis. Siri. Hello? Oh, she lit up. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 100. She's not talking to me. Give me a number, Siri. Or is it Alexis? Alexis? No. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 100. 29. 29. Well, let me see. Let's go back to 29. There's 32 because we tore those out. 30, 32, 31, 30, 29. Nah. All right. Let's just figure out what we got. Hi, Brenda. I'll go back to her because my iPad, around the whole outside of the iPad screen lights up with all these psychedelic lights. Okay, let's see. We're trying to do a collage out of random. Should really do this over here, shouldn't I? But I just don't think I'll have to cut that down a little bit. All right. Let's cut this down a little. Can you see what I'm doing? Let me move this up a little bit. I gave up with trying to automatically focus. I just move my whole arm of my camera so I can just physically move it up and down. I had it attached above me and then it finally fell down. So, but nobody was harmed in the. Okay, let's stick this. Let's see what we got here. I might have to cut that out. I'm not happy about this. It's just not working. Ooh, you know what? We can have her laying across. Yeah, it's like psychedelic lights. Exactly. That's what I was. Yeah. That's what it is. It's like psychedelic. This is the new. I just bought this iPad Pro not too long ago, so that must be a new feature. I know Kathy Berg and a lot of people. Well, anybody that does giveaways, they use. Well, that's random.org. I could have used random.org too. But does Google have a person that you can talk to? I can't remember whether Google has someone. Well, I guess you can ask Google, right? Well, I guess if you have my friend has a Google house, so she just tells Google, set the timer for 15 minutes, or Google. I guess you can program your appliances if you have appliances like that, like Google, turn the oven on or something like that. I don't have smart appliances. I have a smart TV that just makes me dumb. I'm cutting her out and I'm going to lay her across the hood of the car. I think she will be pretty sexy laying across the hood of the car. Or not. Don't want to cut her leg off. Okay. Oh, Alexa is Google. Okay. Yeah, I like her. I like her laying across the. Yeah, that looks good. She looks like she belongs there. You know what? I might stick this back on it and use that as the background. Maybe put something. Yeah. It's not good. It's not horrible. Yeah, she even fits right here. She's right on right here, her elbow. It's like, I kind of like that. I'm not crazy about it, but there's not really much more you can add to this. I mean, I need something up here, but that gray is not going to work, I don't think. So let's see if we can't find another. I don't like the gray. Well, you can't see, so that's not. Well, it's not awful. I like this. I might just. Oops. Yeah, it's okay. Maybe I can find something to pop out that window. Yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. It's not the best. I don't think Barbara's curling. I think she's curled up watching curling. Ha 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 ha. Whoops. Well, let's glue this down and then we can trim it. Stick this like so. Just do this. Cut it with my fingernail. I finally got my prescription dry cat food for Miss Lily Poo Poo. I haven't tried it on her. I haven't given it to her yet. I don't know who's curling today, but you've been watching it. This must be somewhat international tournament. It's been going on forever. I don't know. Is Barbara still? Barbara, is this the same tournament? Oh, okay. Norway, men's curling. So is this the same tournament, just over several days, almost like a World Series type of thing? Yeah, I'll trim that. Let's see. It's sort of the same tournament last week. It was the women's World Final. This is the men's in Moose Jaw. Oh, okay. All right. Senjen's going to work on her scavvy. Scavvy. Yeah, that's great. I finished mine, last week? I did 99 of them, I think. I did quite a few. Yeah, I want all of the windows, so let's stick that there. Let's do that. I've been doing them since 2021. That's as far back as I can find my journals, and it's interesting, they're all done in different substrates. There's no two alike. One, I made the journal, and then the other one was done out of one of those half composition notebooks. Oh, that was the first one? Okay. I won the first one then. I won, and what the prize was a beautiful handmade journal by Janet, and I won that. So one was a journal that I made that was based on one of the journal kits from Victoria Designs. And then one was one of those half composition notebook. One was a composition notebook. One was a little tiny book that I made that the closure was a snap. Oh, number one was? Okay. But I think last year, the prize was a gift card from Amazon. It's random, she'll put the number, all of us in something or other, and get a number. And I guess the drawing is next week, next Monday. Normally it's April 1st, but since April 1st wasn't on a Monday, she decided to wait until the next Monday, which makes sense. Let's see. Well, is Jen not feeling well? Oh, I screwed that up, didn't I? Oh, well, that's okay. That's okay. It is what it is. It's hard to I can't stay in focus. Can't stay on screen. I wish there was some way that an alarm would go off and say, out of picture, out of picture. That would be so handy. Now I can picture you curled up watching curling. Now, part of the strategy, right, is to knock the other guy's stone out of the circle. You're supposed to get into that circle as close as you can, and then the opponent tries to knock you out of the circle. But at some point, does there time at the time it runs out, and then the game is over, or the match is over? I know very little about curling, obviously. Well, we have couch potatoes. Why not couch curling? How long can you curl up on the couch? Okay, this will be perfect timing. Just started reading a new book that my sister-in-law sent me. And of course, it's out on the porch. You think I can remember the name of it? No, but it's about the guy that assassinated Martin Luther King Jr. And it starts out with how he escaped from prison. It's very interesting. Again, very well written, very well researched. Okay. Whoops. No. I should put this down so her arm is on the light. Come up a little bit further. How about that? Oh, that's good. Here comes Lily. Oh, I should have cut her more out. Oh, well. Okay. I'll get rid of that. Smush this down. I will trim that, and then I will. Hi, Mama, Juju. I'm just about ready to say goodbye. I'm so sorry. I only streamed for an hour because Aunt Bex comes on in 2 minutes. I'm glad you stopped in to say hi. So I will probably put something here, maybe something coming out the window. I should have left it so I could cut open the window and have something stuck in there. All righty. Well, I'll say goodbye. And Aunt Bex is on at 1:30. And I don't know whether Devin's streaming or not and how her mom's doing. She was streaming at 3, then changed it to 3:30, and then went back to 3. But I wasn't at Dee Dee's this morning, so I don't know because I was at Bridge. So check out Devin if she's streaming. Thanks again for joining me on another Hub Day. Have a wonderful rest of the week. I hope it goes smoothly for all of you. So remember, if you can't be good, be careful and be fabulous also. Oh, icing there. Oh, I'm glad you don't have to go out. Be careful. Bye.